Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of Beauty Told. It's your girl Britt, and today is going to be a great, juicy, hot topic as always. And of course, to keep me going, to keep me on task of what it is that I want to get out to you guys, my faith journal, always handy and near and dear to me. So without further ado, let's get into the juicy hot topic. And listen, this is going to be a good one. Never let a woman like this go. So again, this is going to be 5 things that I'm going to give you guys of a woman that, listen, if she possesses all of these qualities, gents, you bet not let this woman go. You hear me? You heard it from me first. So listen, without further ado, number 1 is that she loves the Lord. Come on now, you already know that this was coming. She loves the Lord. Listen, without the guidance of God, we would all be leading astray. We would all be over here and over there. But if you have a woman who is really following God, and I mean wholeheartedly, she ain't just saying it now, because everybody love to say like, oh yeah, I know the Lord, or yeah, I have a relationship with the Lord. It's one thing to know the Lord. It's another one to have that in-depth relationship with him, okay? And by that, I mean that she lives the life that she says. But living the life, it means that she tries to do right by God by any means necessary, that she's not going around here with a potty mouth. She's not up here smoking and drinking and doing all this other stuff that just don't add up to what the Word of God speaks about, okay? So when I say that she really does love the Lord, she really does love the Lord. That there is like a subconscious mind of hers that, hey, she's not going to do the wrong thing because she doesn't want to disappoint and disobey God first. Before you even come into play, it's him that she wants to live right and do right by, okay? And when I say that she is one that will speak life into your situations, when you're going through some things, when you're down and out, when you're feeling at your lowest, this is the type of woman of God that's going to pick you up. And this is the one that's going to speak life into you by speaking the word of God into you, by praying for you, that getting on her hands and knees. You know what I mean? Like, this is the type of woman, and please don't take that nasty way, y'all. But she literally will seek God for what it is that she is wanting, for not only herself, but to be selfless for you as well and for others. So, I mean, when you have a dynamite woman like this, listen, you don't want to let her go. And is she a whole nother caliber of a woman if she has some scriptures that she could just kind of like rattle off the tip of her tongue, okay? That means that not only does she know the word, but that word lives in her. So that's a big, huge difference. Like I said, y'all know this from previous episodes. One of my favorite scriptures that I live by, I die by, that picks me up, that pretty much you can put into place in any situation or circumstance that you're going through, is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not to your own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. So listen, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 is one of the scriptures that I literally have embedded in the heart. I have Galatians 6 and 9. Like, there's John 3:16 is what I grew up on. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believed in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Galatians 6 and 9. Ooh, I used to y'all gonna have to come back to me on the Galatians 6 and 9. All I have to do is just like read a little insert of it, and I can pretty much just rattle that one off the tongue too. But like I said, get you a woman that really don't just talk about it, but be about it. Okay? Number 2, she has her own identity. She has her own identity. She's not looking to be up underneath you. She's not looking for you to be the one that's has to be the support system. She's really willing to roll up her sleeves and do what needs to be done, so that way she can kind of make her own way and make her own name for herself. Okay, so she is one who has goals and ambitions. When I was wanting to start my podcast, like, I would want a man that would just not only respect it, but encourage it. Like, yo, she really wants to take her voice and have her own voice to speak to the world and to give truth and to give value and understanding. So again, as someone who has some goals, who has drive, who really is about that business, about that life, who is 10 toes down in it, you know what I mean, who is really putting in the work, blood, sweat, and tears into it. Like, it's her heart, it's her baby. Like, that type of woman is just unstoppable. And with those type of women, you want a man that's going to be in your corner and rocking with you and understanding the vision, who sees the vision, who really does want to be able to be an asset to you, versus a liability. She's a go-getter. She's a go-getter. She's not just talking about it. Because I know a lot of people that tend to just be talk and no action. You got to be about that action. You got to be about that action, okay? You got to be willing to do what needs to be done. You know, taking the necessary steps and walking forth in it. And this type of woman, when she is looking to have her own identity, when she is looking to be her own boss, when she is looking to add extra value to you, like, you gotta respect it and applaud it at the same time. Okay. And number 3, yeah, y'all, we whipping through these, you know what I mean? Because it ain't gonna take much. Like I said, if she's possessing all 5 of these qualities, she's a keeper. So you bet not let it go. Okay? Because she gonna be a great addition to any type of gent out there, his life. Number 3, support you. So she's not just, number 2 is her, looking for herself and, really diving deep into finding who she is. But she wants to help and support you in any way, shape, or form that she can. So when I say that, that means that she believes in you, that she speaks life into you, that she is not just talking about it, but she really does in her heart know that, hey, babe, that's a great idea. You should go for it. And not only is she speaking the words of affirmation to you, but she's researching it, researching it as well with you. So she's trying to come up with different ideas to add to it and to be able to better your idea and strengthen it, and even, water the seed to watch it grow. Like, she is really, truly about that life. And she's going to tell you the honesty now, too. So if it's an idea that she just doesn't feel like may be a good suited fit for you, you got to respect her opinion as well. You know what I mean? Maybe she might have the idea, maybe just kind of tweaks it a little bit. And it's like, oh, I didn't even think about it that way. But yeah, babe, you're right. You know what I mean? So she's her mind is going, her gears are turning, and she's coming up with the ideas and helping you to brainstorm and rough draft it out, so that way when you ready to execute, flawless victory. Okay? So definitely get you a woman that's going to support you, who's going to work with you, that's going to be hand in hand with you, that's going to be staying up late nights with you, who's going to be the person that you can be able to do some run-throughs with, to see if your presentation sounds good, to see if, the product is good. She's going to be that motivation for you, and she's going to give you that truth. So please honor and respect when she does give you what you're asking for. Okay? All right. Number 4, she takes care of herself. She is not just out here looking a hot mess and a half. She is really taking care of herself. She is eating right. She is working out. She is doing the things to make sure that she looks good. Us beauties, we want to look good for our men, and we would hope in retrospect that they also want to look good for us and doing the same thing. But she is one that definitely takes pride in her appearance. She wants to make sure that she's looking right, not only for you, for herself. You know what I mean? It just kind of trickles down to you, but she wants to make sure she's looking good for herself. She wants to make sure that she is radiant in all of her ways. So working out and, eating right, educating herself. This is huge, you guys. Is a woman that is really doing the work, that is also not only just working on the outer appearance, but the inner, that mind, honey. It's something about that mind. Because I told you guys in previous episode, one thing that a gent could always be able to attract me with is the intellect. It's the intellect. I'm not really impressed by what you're wearing. I'm not impressed by the Rolexes. I'm not impressed by the Mercedes-Benz that you drive. I'm not impressed by the shoes on your feet. I'm impressed by more so what's in that mind. because that mind is something powerful. That mind is something brilliant. That mind. So for the woman, if you could find someone who matches with that on the brain side, game changer, okay? Because she is steadily feeding her mind. She's steadily researching. She's steadily, sharpening those tools of intellect and intelligence. And, every gent out there, I think, can agree with me that you want a woman who has that smarts, who has that wit. So she is one that is doing that. She is also one, when it comes to taking care of herself, that's self-love. Because before she can even love you and adore you, she loves and adores herself. So she's doing the necessary things to make sure that she's looking good, and doing good outside and inside as well. So self-love, self-care can be her getting her hair done, her getting her nails done, massages, yoga, just taking walks and really just, decompressing, things that, she has going on. So it really is just, just getting herself together outside and inside and just making herself feel beautified from the inside out as well. So, I mean, again, these are really key qualities of a phenomenal woman like Maya Angelou would speak of, okay? And lastly, you guys, number 5, she takes care of home. Okay. When you, for what I have heard from my gents, a home to them is a safe haven. They want to feel safe within the confinements of the walls. And of course, with their beauty, with their woman, they want to feel that they have a safe haven. So she's taking care of home. She's making sure that everything is taken care of. Finances are in order. So you want a female, you want a beauty that is good with money. You don't want someone who's out here, gambling it away, who's not taking care of the necessary things in the house, lights getting shut off, gas getting shut off, cell phones off and on. Like, nobody wants that inconsistency. So she makes sure that finances are in order. She has her money together. She gets the money and she knows how to, disperse the money appropriately. Family is taken care of. You know what I mean? For most beauties out here, we are making sure that the kids are good. We're making sure that the household is good. Household is taken care of. The house is clean and, just a nice stress-free environment. And, lastly, just overall, just making sure that everything in the home is copacetic. And I hope I use that word right. And if not, we're going to go with it today, y'all. So just making sure that it's right. One of my favorite religious couples that, I really do love the Vernons. When I was just a baby in Christ, I faithfully would watch Pastor Vernon and Lady Vernon. I have still to this day their DVDs and CDs that really did help me during the time when I was still, within my marriage, and help really reality check me on a lot of things. And one of the things I remember was from Lady Vernon. She spoke of that the woman is the thermostat in the house. The woman is the thermostat in the house. She controls the temperature, because if she ain't doing too hot, the house typically ain't doing too good. But if everything is just a nice, mild, comfortable temperature, everything runs smoothly, everything goes smoothly. And, when things are ice cold, if she ain't feeling the greatest, you can feel the cold wrath within the house. So that was just something that's always stuck with me. And again, we women, we are just, honey, I don't know how we could be outdone, okay? We are just wonderful, beautifully made creatures of Christ. And again, if you have a beauty that has 5 of these qualities, that has boom, 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 I'm telling you, Jen, don't let her go. I'm telling you. Britt told you first, so don't say like you ain't nobody tell you nothing. I told you. Don't let that woman go. So guys, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, just a great little fun, juicy, hot topic. Never let a woman like this go. I'm telling you, you will regret it for the rest of your life if you do. And if you did let her go, you better try to get her back. Okay? You better try to get her back, because beauties like this are a dime a dozen. So, you know, definitely do what you got to do. Again, guys, I am loving every sharer, subscriber, liker, commenter. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. So for those who are new to my channel, please subscribe. There is beautiful, wonderful, best thing you ever heard content coming your way. Go back through my archives, really catch up on things. I have so much great episodes with great, phenomenal guests. I will have guests on soon. Believe it or not, right now at this very current moment, I am still, I guess you could say, weathering the storm of COVID-19. I've tested positive for it. So I figured instead of me just laying around and feeling sorry for myself, let me get a video out to the people. Let me be able to be an encouragement and motivation and inspiration to somebody out there that, hey, even when you're down moments, you can still get up. Okay, so right now, no guests yet, but once I am feeling better, once I know that I am better and that I'm not putting anybody else's health in harm's way, I will have a guest on very soon, and we will be talking about some more hot, juicy topics coming your way. And I love each and every person that's been rocking with me, that's been sticking by my side, that's been encouraging me, that's been giving me some tips and expertise in regards to this topic. If there's something I missed, maybe there aren't just 5 key qualities of women you never want to let go. Throw it in the comment section. Let me know if there's something that I missed. Hey, Britt, you missed this one. This is a key quality. I'm always reading the comments. I'm always willing to learn and grow with you guys. So again, a community where we're just helping one another and promoting positive change. So of course, you guys, as always, you know that I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And until next time, let's make a change.